Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over some technical analysis, the longer term daily chart. This is dating back from January 1st, 2023 to basically up until yesterday, the 3rd of November, 2025. And we're going to take a look at what can potentially be coming from ZNOG. ZNOG had a nice little spike up, and people are kind of excited and saying, oh, here we go, we're back, we're going back to 28. And while there's always a possibility of doing that, I just wanted to kind of show you guys and zoom out and look at the longer term chart, basically why that's most likely not the case for the, I don't want to say necessarily longer term, but semi-long term, just the next couple of months. That's what it's looking like could potentially happen. Okay, so not trying to be negative, not trying to be a, they call a Debbie Downer, but I'm going to go over the technicals and what they're showing me here and what can potentially happen. Like I said, they could always turn around with news, and then the technicals are tossed out the window. But as of now, we're going to take a look at this here. So the floor we know is 3 cents. Okay, will we get all the way down to 3 cents? Honestly, I don't really think we're going to get all the way down to 3 cents prior to Q1 of 2026, and I say the only reason we go down to 3 cents in Q1 2026 is because they come out and maybe announce another delay or some type of issue with the rig, and basically all our plans are not what we thought, we can't do what we thought, and whatever. Okay, so I don't think that means that we're just going to continue to go up. I think that we are going to continue to come down, and honestly, I'm going to say 12 to 8 cents. I don't see it all the way going down to 3, but we'll see. So, and here's why I'm saying we have more room for downside. Okay, so golden cross. Okay, we've been staying above. This blue line has been looking like it wants to cross, and go underneath and push us back down. And it hasn't yet. Okay, surprisingly, it's been actually holding up pretty well. Okay, so it held here, 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 all of these spots here, here, and now we're at a pretty crucial level to where if we break here, we should see some more downside. But here's why I'm thinking that we are going to go a little bit lower, at least temporarily, the next couple of months. And again, could be 50% wrong on this. Have been in the past, of course, because we could hold at this level. But if you look how close these two lines are, the 200 and the 50 are so close together that this blue line crosses and goes underneath this pink line here, that's going to signal potential more room for downside. But why I think that we're going to see some more room for downside is the MACD indicator, all right, of the longer term. Okay, you could see temporary spikes in price. I'm saying the longer term daily chart, it looks like the MACD indicator is about to cross over from bullish, okay, from bullish, which was here, from 15 all the way to 20, 22, and now cross over to bearish. Okay, now the bearish side, hey, who knows, maybe if we hold right here at 18, well, I will say if we hold at 18 right here and the bullish side is not that aggressive, then you could just see some consolidation, and yeah, we could keep moving higher because these lines actually might not cross. They might just kind of go alongside each other and you can go straight up. If this falls below 18 cents, then you're going to back to be eyeing 15 cents, which would be another potential chance to basically go and test that support level. Okay, we hit it twice, twice popped up. Will we hit it a third time and hold? I don't know. If we don't, then you're looking at 12.5 cents. You break 12.5, you're looking at 8 cents. Break 8, you're looking at 3. Okay, so this is the longer term daily chart. Let's take a look at the 4 hour for those of you who are doing shorter swings and kind of look at that, what they're telling us there. The 180-day 4-hour time frame here, and currently we are underneath that golden cross here. We haven't crossed back over to get a temporary spike up. We are in a bearish pattern on the MACD indicator. RSI is right at fair value, so you want to kind of keep an eye on how it acts here. If it pops its head up and hits 20, if it can't get above 20, maybe a little bull flag here to push us back down and maybe retest 17, which again, that would mean that we have broken below that big test of 18 that we were talking about on the other chart. But right now it can kind of, in a sense, go either way if you look at it, because it's fair value. So it could pop its head back up or it could come back down. So if you're looking for a shorter term swing, you're probably eyeing about 18 cents. And if it holds at 18, then, or even here 17.75, if it holds around here and it's really undervalued, maybe a shorter term swing trade where it pops its head back up to like 19 and a half. But be very, very careful, because like I said, it could be nothing more than just a bull flag to pull it back down. Okay, what's going to keep this stock from really moving up is everyone kind of still in limbo with their MJ01 recompletion and all that stuff, and they talked about, you know, Q1 2026 is whenever they're really going to kind of kick back up everything. So people are just kind of hanging around waiting on that, and so there you go. I mean, you're going to have to just basically hurry up and wait is the name of the game with this this particular stock. However, I will say, when this thing does decide to move, it moves. So that's the cool thing about this play, is when it falls, typically it falls kind of slow and like monotonous, sliding down a hill like a bumpy hill, and then whenever it moves, it really, really moves, which is the fun thing to do, the fun thing to be a part of and to watch. So the key thing is to watch for support levels, watch where it's holding, watch where it's consolidating if you're looking for some type of entry on it, and just kind of go from there. But again, I'll continue to cover this stock each week if there's any type of major price action, but maybe every other week, every 2 weeks for now, because you know, there's just not much happening at this time with ZNOG gas, regardless of what anybody's going to tell you on YouTube. Okay, unless it's the company telling you something, I mean, take it with a grain of salt. You can keep up with the SEC filings to see if there's any insider trading, insider buying, and stuff like that. Typically, those type of deals, or the company basically issuing shares to the, to the directors. All right, so just make sure that you kind of understand what you're looking at there. And so yeah, so that's all I got for you in this one, guys. Again, not trying to be negative, just trying to be realistic at the moment and provide some insight to everybody. On another note, I have been adding back into my position of TSLL. I've been swinging that one once a week, once every 2 weeks, depending on the volatility in the market. And I've had 4 successful trades on it, and I'm going to continue to do that. Every time it gets beat down, we'll add some more, and then whenever it spikes up high, grab the profits and then look to add it into something else. I did buy some more NVIDIA with some of those profits, rolled it in to NVIDIA. So it's kind of what I'm doing, is basically swing trading with TSLL, using those profits to to build out another longer term portfolio with some other plays, and just letting it sit there and hold and do its thing, and not going to really touch it for a long time. So just something to consider. So like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps us out tremendously. We appreciate you. Have a great day. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.